everybody seems to ask about like what foods should I eat? Like they don't know what foods to eat. Of course you do. You know you should eat pasta, potatoes, rice, lean meats and vegetables. Like that's of course you know that's what you're supposed to eat in terms of like what's actual healthy food. Everybody knows what healthy food is. And it's not like a lack of protein. Like, oh, I need to get all this protein in. If you're remotely aware of what protein you're eating, or you're just thinking about protein at all, you're probably getting enough protein. That's not the missing link either. The missing link is being able to stick to a certain amount of calories. So, for me, I'm burning 2,500 calories a day just existing, and doing my daily activities. So if I'm eating less than that, I'm going to be losing body fat. And if I'm eating more than that, I'm going to be gaining weight. So if I'm going to lose weight and get leaner, I need to eat less than 2,500 calories. So it's being strategic about how you do that. So the first 5 hours of the day, okay, I'm not eating. So I wake up 7 a.m. And I'm not eating until 12. So I ingest caffeine in that period of time to curb off my hunger. So you want to ingest caffeine in some way. If you like coffee, you can have coffee. I don't like coffee, so I drink a zero sugar energy drink to get some caffeine in. So I wake up in the morning, you consume caffeine, that curbs off your hunger until you can get to that 5 hours, so you can have the first meal, which is going to be a lighter meal with a bit of protein, but mainly focus on getting like good carbs in. And the purpose of this meal is essentially to stave off your hunger until you can have the next meal, which is going to be your biggest meal of the day. So that's going to be towards the end of the day, because that's when you would tend to, want to eat more. You come home from work or whatever, it's just like towards the end of the day, you tend to want to eat more food. But if you allocate more of your calories towards the end of the day, you can eat more food. And it's part of the plan, So for me, if I'm eating like 2,000 calories, I might do like, just to keep it simple, 500 calories in the first meal, 1,000 calories in the second meal, and then the last thing I will eat is another 500 calories of like a sweet treat before bed, like a couple hours before bed, maybe an hour or two before bed. And that is just to like satisfy my sweet tooth. And that keeps me from like feeling like I'm actually eating in a diet. I get to eat something that I actually want to eat. But you should be eating foods that you want to eat as well. Don't force yourself to eat this like super plain food. Like find foods that fit into these calorie amounts and have sufficient protein that you enjoy eating.